This tutorial shows you how to conduct a Kendall's tau rank correlation in SPSS. Kendall's tau correlates two variables on at least the ordinal scale. It is important to note that three different Kendall's tau exist, A, B and C. Kendall's tau A is to be ignored because it does not control for ties and is also not implemented in SPSS. This video shows the calculation of Kendall's tau B, which does control for ties and is suitable when the two variables correlated have similar values or levels. Let's say both are on a 7-point Likert scale. In case your variables have different levels, you might want to consider doing Kendall's tau C. The video linked in the description shows how to calculate Kendall's tau C. To conduct the Kendall tau B correlation, go to Analyze, Correlate, by Variate. I will put 4 variables into the analysis, EV1 to EV4, which form a fictitious scale about environmental protection. Under the Options button, you can request the covariances if you need them by checking cross-product deviations and covariances. Side note, means and standard deviations are only available when you request the Pearson correlation. In regard to missing values, you have the choice of pairwise or listwise exclusion. The latter only comes into effect if you correlate more than two variables. Listwise means that rows with any missing values are removed entirely from calculations. Depending on the analysis you run, this can be useful. Bootstrapping and confidence intervals are usually not required, but can be requested under the respective buttons. Don't forget that the Kendall's tau B correlation coefficient needs to be selected. Furthermore, the default Pearson correlation coefficient should be deselected. If you have formulated one-sided hypotheses, you can request the corresponding one-tailed significance testing below. Finally, the flag significant correlations option is ticked, which will help identifying low enough p-values, especially in larger tables. Since the correlation table is symmetric, you can request only the lower triangle by ticking the box and also remove the diagonal. Those are all relevant options and you can request the results by clicking OK. The correlation shows 6 correlations, each variable with the other 3. Generally speaking, focus on the p-values first. If they are below the predefined threshold, for example 0.05, the null hypothesis can be rejected. Reminder, the null hypothesis assumes no correlation, neither positive nor negative, between your two variables. I can observe p-values of smaller 0.001 in all cases, which was to be expected when using items that form a scale. I can therefore reject the null hypothesis of no association in favor of the alternative hypothesis that means association. The Kendall's tau B correlation coefficients are all positive, ranging from 0.628 to 0.793. This is also expected when you have no inverse coding, which would be noticeable with negative signs for the correlation coefficients. Keep in mind though that correlation does not imply causation. Furthermore, a small p-value does not tell you about the magnitude of the correlation, aka effect. The magnitude of the correlation is the correlation coefficient itself. Compare it with existing studies or use research field specific thresholds to classify your correlation. If neither exists, you can fall back to Cohen 92, a power primer, and use the thresholds on page 157. 0.1, 0.3 and 0.5 for small, medium and large effect sizes. My correlations of 0.628 or greater are above the threshold of 0.5, making them large effects, according to Cohen.